Here we go. Falling in Love Again, Eagle Eye Cherry. Dave Kelly with his day club. We're getting in the mix after 2 o'clock today. Dave Kelly was the dance anthems. Chris Marsden tonight from 6 on Magna Radio. But it's not about them now. It's about my guest. Michael Moody is in from Moody's Holiday Lets at Skegness. We're bigging up Skegness. Now, the strangest thing's going on at the moment because we are brewing, not a cup of tea, but brewing some teeth, aren't we?
That's right, yes. There's a little bit of plastic in there that you have to get quite hot, and then we can attach it to our teeth so it stays in properly.
I think that's what everybody wants to hear. I don't know if I'll ever better get it back out again, but we'll see. Before the end of the show, so we have not yet got our new teeth in, but we will having new teeth in just a little while from now. Right, I want to know more about Skegness. I'm planning a weekend in Skegness. But let's talk about where I fancy a Chinese meal. Can I get one in Skegness?
Yeah, there's lots of Chinese in Skegness.
Where would you recommend?
I'm not as much of a fan of Chinese. I like Indian.
Oh, do you? Oh, yeah, I like an Indian too. I could be swayed.
Goa cuisine.
Goa
fantastic.
Cuisine.
Yeah, that's a takeaway.
Always
and
it,
that's
right?
the. Okay. I did a little post on that. When I was just getting a takeaway, and I just happened to be there, just went in, and the chap who owns it, he says, "Oh, we don't really do social media." And I said, "Well, I could get you 30,000 views if I do your video." And he said, "Oh, all right then." So I went into his kitchen. The video was 25 seconds, 30,000 views, and 50 comments. People just saying it's brilliant, really good.
Oh,
so
it's called Goa
Cuisine, and he's been running that place for 20 years.
Yeah,
and he deserves a mention. It's great.
There you go.
So there's a good place to go for food.
So I've had a nice Indian. Now I'm full of that, but I'm ready for more. I'll have an Italian.
An Italian, the aroma.
The aroma.
So we were invited there about 2 months ago. A lovely lady sent me a message on Facebook saying we're a little bit quiet in winter. We're just a little bit off the main drag of town.
Okay.
And would you be interested in coming in and doing a little video?
What do you have?
Everything they had to offer. They just give us a massive table full. And I said, would it be all right? It's 5 of us. And I said, I can come back another night when there's less of us. Yeah. And they said, we don't mind. Just come down. Went in the kitchen, filmed the stone bake oven, and it was incredible.
Was it?
Genuinely incredible. So that video, maybe 60, 70,000. And they messaged me every couple of weeks and they said, we have been much busier ever since.
Wow, there you go. This is what you're doing. The good stuff, not just for your own business, but for the ones in Skegness. That's why I got you in, because you're doing so much good for the East Coast. Because I'm sure some people are traditional. They'll go to Skegness, they'll have a paddle, they'll have a go on the fun fair, maybe some whelks. I like some whelks. And then they'll have fish and chips, and then off they go. But you could get a nice Italian meal, you get a nice Indian curry. Okay. I'm gonna.
The only difficulty with that is because they treated us so well. I wanted to spend more time and get the video as well polished as I could.
Yeah.
So it took me 4.5 hours to make the video. But it was a great video. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll post it again today, so people can see that.
Yeah.
But it's a privilege to have that opportunity, and I must say that your approach to modern thinking and bringing people like me off social media is very sharp, because that's where things are going. That's the new way to get your brand, your product, what you've got to sell out there. And it's something I'd love to work with the station more. So here's an example.
Yeah.
I would love it if all you guys came to Skegness and stayed in our holiday let, our treat, and we'll take you to the Aroma and we'll treat you for a lovely meal. We'll get a few videos together, we'll talk about the radio station, and we'll give you guys an amazing experience.
And all the presenters from Magna will be listening to me now going, yes, say yes, say yes.
Yeah, go for it.
And there's food and drink involved and accommodation. Yeah, I think we're interested in that.
Yeah.
I can speak on behalf of our owner, Tom. He likes all of those things. Thank you. We'll get to that. Let's introduce this song that we're going to play. We're going to put tune. I asked you to pick some songs. Now, we are going to break the rules now of our all 90s day that we're doing today. But you're welcome. What we're going to put on?
So is it the Fat Back Boys I Found Loving?
The Fat Back Band.
The Fat Back Band, yes.
Yeah. Yes. What do you like about this?
Well, when I met my friends at 15, and they were about 8 years older than me, and we used to go out drinking in Skegness. Yeah. And Skegness is the party town. You know, it's just a great place to party. And I was brought up, and they kind of helped me grow up, and eventually I stopped making those mistakes that young people do.
Yeah.
And what they loved, I loved. And I loved the music they introduced me to. And we all used to love Volkswagens. We used to go to Bug Jam, a big festival. And this type of music, it just makes me feel so good. And when we used to go out, wherever we went, the DJs would play the music we loved.
Yeah.
And we were the fun group. I love my friends, just brilliant people.
Oh, I'm putting it on. Let's bring back those memories. Clubbing in Skegness. I've had a few nights out with Jimmy Botton from Botton's Fun Fair. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you about them off, Mike.
Okay.
It's the Fatback Band I found loving on Magna.
It is a tune,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but